Hello, I'd like to talk to you about crotch straps. It seems to be some questions out there about, do I need a crotch strap? When do I wear a crotch strap? Well, crotch straps have been around for technical diving for years, and it's one of the things that helped us stabilize a rig when we put it on, when we started dealing with heavy cylinders, the twin 104s as they were called, to help stabilize everything. You got to look at it like if you were a skydiver. You would want everything cinched up really tight to know that when you pulled the cord on that parachute, nothing went where he didn't want it to go. You were locked into your rig. So by putting a crotch strap on your BC, you make sure that that BC has no vertical movement where the tank can go up and down on your back. It becomes very critical to make sure that tank stays in the same place. If it can move up or down when you hit the water or when you're moving back and forth in the water, it can hit you in the head, or you can have situations where it just moves all over the place. So the crotch strap really helps stabilize your rig because you've got, the connection points, the shoulders, the waist, and then the crotch strap helps stabilize that whole rig on you because you are talking about a lot of weight. So by having that, it really helps stabilize what you're doing. Crotch straps for technical divers have always been to keep those heavy doubles from moving around. Crotch straps for side mount divers are to keep the rig pulled down real tight and low so that it doesn't migrate up on the back and change your center of gravity for where the cylinders are connected. So it's very important in terms of what a crotch strap does. Now, selecting a crotch strap is an entirely different thing, but you'll find a lot of technical divers and those divers who are really concerned about their trim in the water and their attitude, they're adding a crotch strap so they can make sure that nothing moves until they want it to move because it moves with them rather than a delay of a few seconds when it stabilizes after you put air in the BC. So a crotch strap is really good for that type of diving activity. So a lot of people want to know what size crotch strap is good for them. Well, guys, it really becomes personal preference. I can give you a little bit of the background and history on it. The 1-inch crotch strap was the most popular for a lot of years. And the reason for that is it helps stabilize the cylinders, but that's all it was doing. And we didn't have anything else to have to worry about, just stabilize the cylinders. Well, then the 2-inch crotch strap became very popular with the technical divers when scooters came out. When scooters came out, you're actually hooking your body up to this D-ring in front on your waist belt, and that's where all the load is. So because of that, divers wanted a wider crotch strap to be able to help distribute the load and be more comfortable when they're actually being pulled through the water by their waist belt attached to a crotch strap. So that's when the 2-inch crotch straps became very popular. Now the thing to consider with a 2-inch crotch strap is it must have this neoprene pad on it. This neoprene pad helps prevent any abrasion and is a rash guard on your dry suit or wetsuit. Without that, the stiff 2-inch webbing will just rub through the center of a wetsuit or dry suit. So this right here is to be positioned through the crotch area to help prevent any chafing of the dry suit or wetsuit. Because it's a 2-inch crotch strap, this is very, very important to have that on there. So anyway, for selection process, if you're going to be riding a scooter a lot and doing that waist connection of a scooter, 2-inch is highly recommended because it does help distribute the load better. Now what's become very popular here recently is this compromise between 1 and 2. Well, that's where 1.5 inches comes in. It's a softer webbing, so we don't need a neoprene pad on it. So it's that good, happy balance between comfort with a swimming rig and at the same time when you're scootering or actually applying a load to right here, you've still got some comfort because it's a little bit wider than that 1-inch crotch strap. So we supply a 1.5 with a lot of our rigs now because it is that happy compromise of if you're going to scooter or not know, this is a good compromise.